Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Traveler. I'm here in Italy with my wife. We're exploring all wonderful parts of this country, from Venice to Rome to Capri to Tuscany, all the great food. It's so exciting. Today we are going down south to Pompeii, right there off of the Bay of Naples. Now, Pompeii is world famous because, of course, this was the city that was buried by the volcano back in 79 AD and basically untouched for 1,000 years. But the interesting thing about this is that the reason it was untouched is Pompeii was a very wicked city. It was the Sodom and Gomorrah of the Mediterranean. It was notorious. In a town of 10,000, it had 25 major brothels sprinkled all over the city. And that is the reason why it became famous, because this fame led to it becoming so notorious that after it was buried by the volcano in October of 79, the Emperor Titus decided it was God's message saying, let it be. And so it was never unburied. They just let it be. Now, over the next few centuries, looters would come and they would start to unbury it and look for art, but they would usually run into all kinds of erotic imagery, and it would freak them out to the point where they stopped their looting. So all the erotic art that existed in this wicked town actually protected the town. And it wasn't until 1738, when workers were excavating for a new foundation, that they ran into the town, because the town had been forgotten for 1,000 years. Over the last 2 centuries, professionals have been excavating it and finding such incredibly detailed examples of what the Roman life was like back in those days. So it is an amazing place to tour and see all the different aspects, because it was so well preserved thanks to the ash and, ironically, thanks to all the wickedness. Now, I do have to warn you, if you do go, there's a lot of vendors around there that like to display that erotic wickedness. So just be careful, if you're really prudish, that you're going to run into a lot of things there that kind of celebrate the erotic art of Pompeii. I can't show you any of that, but it really is everywhere. And it's actually still well preserved inside the city of Pompeii itself. But it is an amazing visit, so definitely worth a visit down there next to Naples. It's the city of Pompeii. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Hey, next time on Adventures in Italy, we're going to head back up to Rome and look at the twin churches of St. Peter's and St. Paul's. It's really interesting how St. Peter's is, of course, famous as the headquarters of the Catholic Church, but St. Paul's was built about the same time, but now it's nearly abandoned. So it's kind of interesting how these two churches are so different in their fame and popularity. So that's next up on Adventures in Italy. Until then, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to get more of my videos on both Italy and gardening. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Traveler, saying thanks for watching.